Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to share my own opinion as regards content creators for weddings. So a quick disclaimer on this video, it's not like I'm trying to bring down anybody's hustle and stuff. I'm just trying to share my own opinion as regards content creators for weddings. So the advent of social media and more recent times have actually called for the need for like content creators, because we see videos of content creators on social media and like they're quite fun and interesting. They tend to like document the day in a playful, jolly and exciting way also, and we as videographers and photographers also enjoy the fact that we have other people that tend to like probably film the day alongside with us. But my own issues with content creators is this. So issue number one is when content creators tend to use light during weddings. So I'm not trying to say content creators are not meant to use any external lighting, like probably an LED light or whatever light they tend to use. I'm not saying you're not allowed to use it, but there's a time for everything. The reason why I'm saying this is because I have shot a couple weddings, and the content creators that might be at this weddings I've shot might not be able to understand these certain things, hence why I'm making this video. So when it comes to lighting for like weddings, there are certain times or there are certain points in time where we as videographers really do not want that light in that point in time. So I'm gonna use a Nigerian wedding as an example. So in a situation whereby the bride or the groom or the couple is actually dancing in during the reception period, I have filmed a couple times where I have content creators with their LED lights directly behind me or probably by my side, switching on their own lights when that situation is happening. So as a videographer, or probably, I don't know, maybe a photographer also, as a videographer, we already have exposed or done a perfect exposure for a situation whereby your light wasn't included. So we've already set the ambience and say, okay, this is a perfect exposure. As soon as you as a content creator turn on that light, you automatically ruin our exposure. So we all can understand, probably maybe another videographer will be like, oh yeah, you could easily just adjust your exposure right there and then. This is a wedding. It's a situation whereby they can't redo anything that is happening. So at that moment in time, you have to start fiddling with your exposure settings to get the perfect exposure again because of somebody's light. And oftentimes they tend to turn on this light, and while that is going on, they could walk away from that scene, and that means that light is gone. Then that means you need to adjust your exposure once again in that same split second. So it tends to make our own videos tend to like be wonky in some kind of way. So you have like a certain beat, you don't have lights in another beat, and aside that, you having to fiddle through your exposure setting already set on your camera. It's kind of a little bit tedious in that moment in time where you're trying to focus on, I need to get the shot of the couple. So it's a lot. Once we expose for your LED lights, that means every other place where your LED light isn't touching is going to be somewhat underexposed. Then I'm having a perfect exposure on the couple, I'm having underexposed other things I have in my camera view. So what I'm trying to say is there should be a time and place where LED lights should be used. In a situation whereby a couple is dancing into their wedding venue, they already have taken time to plan out how they want the ambience of their wedding to look like, how they want the lighting to look like, how the mood of the wedding event venue is meant to look. So it would do more good if the ambience and everything is actually looking the way they actually envisaged it. So this is my this is one of my grudge I hold with content creators. And aside having to use that example of couples dancing into an event or situation whereby you're shooting a couple portrait also and you just flick on the lights, it's kind of disturbing, as I just said earlier. So a solution to this kind of situation, when it comes to not the events proper, when it comes to the portrait time, probably we allow the videographers and photographers finish whatever they're doing, then you can do yours and turn on the lights. I think that's going to be a better medium, a better solution. Now, another thing I have with content creators is knowing where to stand. I'm going to call it that, because situations whereby you're filming a wedding and you're having a content creator in most of your shots. I've filmed a couple weddings where probably I'm having to film like the speech period and I'm having a content creator walking all up in my shots. It's very disturbing. I would have to like be sitting and editing my videos and I'm seeing the content creator literally in almost all of my shots. It's totally uncool.
Sorry. Hello. Thank you.
I would actually advise content creators try to either be side by side with the videographer or either behind if the situation doesn't allow you guys to be side by side. So if you're side by side with the videographer, so that means you will not always be in the shot. I'm not saying do not walk around and get different variety of shots you want to get, but be cautious of where the videographer's cameras are to limit yourself from being in all of the shots. And also, just an advice for couple or brides to be, when you're selecting a content creator for your wedding, try as much to be able to like reach an understanding with the content creator that the content creator should try to work well with either the videographers and the photographers, because yes, content creators are employed to do their job and they need to get their job done also, as they've been paid for the job. So but they should try as much as possible not to be in the way of other creatives or other vendors that have been employed to get their own job done at the same time. So this is literally, let's call it grudge, the grudge I have with content creators. And also, if it helps, I have a PDF of my do's and don'ts for a wedding situation, highlighting where a content creator has actually been employed also. So I just have a quick short PDF I tend to like send to couples now to be able to communicate with the content creator on how I work and how we both can work together. Majorly all of the thing in this PDF is what I just explained right now. And yeah, if you would like the PDF of this, you can always just send either comment down below and I'll send you the PDF to your email or something. And yeah, that's gonna bring me to the end of today's video. I hope you guys have been able to learn something in this video, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon and give me a thumbs up if you think I deserve it. Thumbs up. I hope I've not stepped on some other people's toe right now. And yeah, I'll be seeing you guys on the next one.